Bar TV, brilliant and resilient. Know, Bar TV, brilliant and resilient television. So of course we have the opening act, Squeaky Gymshoe. Make sure you let them know a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what brought you to the event today.
Well, I'm originally from Harlem. I live in the Bronx. What brought me out to this event is my boy Sincere asked me to open up and do some poetry to get the crowd motivated and happy to be here to celebrate and to do something about boycott and black murder.
And your poetry, from what I understand, because they speak highly of you, your poetry is it's not just words. So where do you find your inspiration, and tell us a little something about what you're going to perform tonight?
I'm looking to have an impact. When I'm, excuse me, my poetry is basically about black boycott and black murders and what type of solutions we need in order to make this happen. I'm going to address some things that's happened in our community and just try to give forth a positive message. Not to be too angry, not to be too critical, but positive.
Thank you for being part of the movement, Boycott Black Murder. Thank you for having Bar TV here at the event. And stay tuned because her performance is opening up the whole show. Let them know where to find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Squeaky_Gymshoe. That's QUEAKY_Gymshoe, GYMSHOE. Facebook as well. And all your major social media platforms. It's all the same thing, Squeaky Gymshoe. Thank you.
There you go. Make sure you check her out. Bar TV, them BX Boys, SOBs, My Song, Boycott Black Murder. We're here.
Piece dedicated for tonight. So remember, boycott black murder. This brings my mind to Billie Holiday singing Strange Fruit. Hanging from the trees, blood in the roots, blood on the leaves. Only strange fruit I see is on my TV. Chalk outlines on the street, young black blood soaking into the concrete. Why are you so angry? I recall a time when you had beef. You just handled it in the street. No guns, no knives. Just these two hands, Vaseline, we just fight. These days, you bump into somebody wrong. Next thing you know, your family singing slow hymns, walking your casket to the funeral home. What the fuck is going on? How many more events do we have to have where we sing the same song? We went from self-destruction, UNITY, to even having a million-man march. Now we have to come together to have the same talk. But it's not sinking in. Violence is a disease that has infected our people and our community. The systematic termination of our community has been perpetrated not by the white man, but by these black hands. The power of destruction of our community and our people is our responsibility. Have we conceded and allowed the government to win for what they have planned for us? Is it that the culture of YOLO is so appealing to our young that no longer have the will to live? Our grown men and women are acting just as crazy as these kids. Understanding it's not just gun violence that is taking black lives, but it's femicide, suicide, poverty, generational curses, incarceration, police brutality, and other societal inequities our community deal with on a daily basis. Violence begets violence. James Baldwin once said, "To be a Negro in this country and to be relatively conscious is to be enraged almost all the time." Sometimes violence is all our people see. From watching your neighbor get shot down at the corner store to the police killing us on live TV. We have to constantly look over our shoulder at the police, at the government, at the justice system. Now I have to look over my shoulder at someone who looks like me. I feel the same rage and hatred inside of me as well. We have to learn how to redirect the rage towards something else. How are we going to move forward and take back what's ours if we keep killing each other over nonsense and not power? You get no credit or degree when you shoot somebody down that looks like me. All you get is an extended stay in the penitentiary. I would like to borrow a few words from my brother Quadir, Latif, that suits this message so poetically. Black men hate black skin. Kill black friends. Backspin to a black sin. Back when white lose, black win. Black lose, white win. These words resonate with me because we have too much self-hatred in our community, too much jealousy within our circles, too much fighting within our families. We have to forgive ourselves and rebuild our spirits. Conquer those obstacles that are set up for us to fail. Remember, we are resilient and designed to win. That's why we all have melanin in our skin. If you can't do it for me or for yourself, do it for those strange fruit that hung on the trees, that make the ultimate sacrifice for you so we can have futures and be free. Let us begin to find a solution and stop placing blame. Let us form a united front and reprogram ourselves to love instead of hate. We have too much at stake. Focusing on outreach legislation and not being afraid to seek therapy. We have to lead by example and practice what we preach and show the world what we are called kings and queens.
Yes,
Yeah, let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for the Squeaky Gymshoe. The Gymshoe experience right there, man. Let's clap it up. If you're singing, let me hear you clap it up for it. Yeah, this one's gonna be fun. I'm telling you that right now, man. We got a small crowd, but there's quality in the building. I can definitely see that. So, you know what I mean? What we're gonna do is let the DJ spin a record, and when we come back, Spida's gonna be up next. As we gonna start this.
It's your girl, Miss Melanie, B.A.R TV. Shout out to them BX boys. We are taking over SOBs tonight.
Do it.
For a purpose here. We're boycotting black murder, guys. We're here. I have the young King Spida here, a.k.a. Jaden. But y'all can't call him Jaden. Call him King Spida. Jaden, I want you to introduce yourself to them and let them know what boycott black murder means for you and what made you want to join the movement tonight.
Let me take the mic over.
Step on up.
So what's up, y'all? I'm King Spida, straight from Brooklyn. You heard. This show is kind of important to me because I kind of just experienced this black murder situation with my father just passing not too long ago in November. But I'm here. He was really big on his legacy and, you know, continuing his legacy. And as his son, you feel me? That's my main purpose in life right now is continuing his legacy. I got my peoples with me. We turning up tonight. It's not even a sad, this is lit. If you not here, you probably would have wished you was here. You messed up not being here. But that's not your fault. Y'all catch the next one, you feel me? But yeah, we turning up today, you feel me? Shout out to them BX boys. Shout out to Melly. Feel me? She big connection. You heard? Big plug. Big plug. Word. So that's what we doing. All right.
He got his whole family here. Everybody else is upstairs, but these are his immediate little team right here. Go ahead, Lil. Shout out. He came on the flight yesterday. He landed. Go ahead, talk.
So what's up? It's Black Boy Lil,
Black boy.
a.k.a. Lil. Shit. It's about to be a big night, man. With the squad, the guys over there. Yeah, but big shout out to Miss Mel, the BX Boys. Let's do it, man. Next time, y'all gonna see me. Yeah, next time y'all gonna see me, for real. Yeah.
Say anything. You want to say something? Go ahead.
What's going on? Shit, OTR 92 Sleepy, you feel me? Goddamn, if you active, you active, you not, you not. You feel me? You already know. Shit, we turning up tonight, you feel me? Yeah, it's a lituation, celebration. And niggas, you feel me? Niggas just gonna live life.
Now, one last thing. I'm going to ask you about your set for tonight and the songs that you decided to perform on your first night here at SOB's Legendary. This is where everybody starts. What do they mean to you? Tell them about the songs. They're going to watch because this is, television. We're going to edit it. It's coming up next. So here we go.
Right. So the most I can see is y'all gonna see. That's the best I can say right now is y'all gonna see. But I just created these 3 new projects just for this performance. I'm speaking a lot about my father. You're gonna hear about my father in the song. I really made it a secret. Nobody knows what I'm about to do right now. Not even Melly.
Me and his Aunt Candace, and even I've kept being like, but we need it, because we got to give it to the people. We need it. He would not tell me about these songs. Here we go.
Surprise. It's a surprise, you heard? Not even them. They don't even know what I'm about to do. You feel me? So it's a surprise. We going to make a movie. Y'all going to see the movie. Prepare for greatness, you heard? Talk, Liv.
Yeah, long live King Spida, man, for real. Long live King Spida. We up next, though, ground up. Next generation.
It's Groundhog Day, too. If you don't know, now you know. Happy Groundhog Day.
What that mean? What's Groundhog Day?
Well, Groundhog Day, when the groundhog comes out, they ask the groundhog, well, they depend on the groundhog. If he comes out and he want to just chill, then we know summer's coming soon. But if he come out and he run back in, he saw his shadow, that means we got 6 more weeks of winter. But he's only like 40% right. It's not always right. So we don't know. I'm claiming less weeks of winter here.
Tell them something. I'm not no groundhog. I'm a spider. I'm coming outside and I ain't running nowhere, you heard? Big movie. We ready?
Here we go. Miss Melanie, B.A.R TV, SOBs, them BX Boys, King Spida, My Song, Daneek, and friends.
Yeah. We live in LA right now. We got somebody out here to stage right now. Yo, listen. He's coming up. We definitely do. Yo, the one thing about hip-hop is the fact that hip-hop is constantly growing. You mean there's always a new seed that's all ready to take over. You mean, and hopefully you can see what we saw in this young individual right here. Where's Spida at? Spida! Let's make some noise for Spida. I want to bring everybody close. Now keep my team with me on my team. First and foremost, let me tell you something. This is the problem that we have here, right? This is the problem that we have. This is really an epidemic right here, right? We're losing. Hold on a second. We're losing our fathers. We're losing our brothers. You know what I mean? This young man is standing in front of me. You know what I mean? I actually was friends with his father. We lost him to senseless violence. You know what I mean? So again, this one means something to me. You know what I mean? We gotta cut this out because we got our young kings being raised without their kings. So when I'm saying, let's boycott black murder, I really mean that. You know what I'm saying? So once again, this whole situation right here could have been prevented if we take care of our own people. If we police ourselves. You know what I mean? These police officers don't know our neighborhoods like we know our neighborhoods. We see somebody and be like, all right, cool, that dude don't belong here. You don't got to press him or nothing like that. You just see what he's doing in our neighborhoods. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys got gangster all messed up, man. There's nothing gangster about pulling out a gun or a knife on an individual. You know what's gangster? The most gangster shit you could do is, yo, homie, look, I don't agree with what you say, but let's take the conversation over here and talk it out. If words can't handle it, then, let's agree to disagree and go about your business. You know what I mean? And we don't got parents burying us So once again, man, let's give the round of applause to Spida. Yeah. This is the count, y'all. This is the count. Let's get it.
Yo, New York, we in the building? You got all my energy. I said it's New York in the building. I'm from Brooklyn, so it's Brooklyn in the building. I feel at home. If y'all feeling good right now, say I'm feeling good. Y'all lit right now, say I'm lit. I need y'all to be lit, you heard? Let's do it. I need everybody to be quiet. I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Alright, bet. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody at gangsta, bro, that shit is old. He joined the game, now he think that he bold. It's really an image. Y'all niggas trying to prove on my life, y'all done fucked up the code. This nigga's dying. Y'all niggas not even trying to fight. I just so with the shoe. Really be lying. Talking and shit on the app, but in real life, end up in a suit. Speak on the streets. I'ma wake up, get that money, move, work, go to sleep, then repeat. When you put so much trust into some fake, no different, I guess they didn't want to eat. He shot to his feet. Since he thought that he was running shit, my niggas playing for keep.
Take it down.
Since he thought that he was running shit, my niggas playing for keep. Find out you a snake, don't ever catch you. They see the spot and they know that I'm special. It's either you gotta see at the table, or you just gonna be with a man. I'm the realest nigga in the world. Just tell me better, make a curve. You know that I'm a G in real life. Nah, I ain't spelling out girl, and I put that on you. Please do not speak on my game, cause I'll make you go pick up your tool. Now you let me be a suit and tie like it was gonna be a groom. Play by my rules. You think that this is a game for your life in the Black Ops 2. I got the free my time, young. Fact, I can really shake a room. Everybody in the gangster, bro, that shit is old. He joined the game, now he think that he bold. It's really an image. Y'all niggas trying to improve on my life, y'all done fucked up the code. This nigga's dying. Y'all niggas not even trying to fight. I just so with the shoot. Really be lying. Talking shit on the app, but in real life, end up in the suit, nigga. Before I get on the stage, I need y'all to do me a favor.
Long live King Spida!
When I say long live, I need y'all to say King Spida for me. Long live King Spida! Long live King Spida! Long live King Spida! If y'all want more of this sauce, more of this flavor, go on and grab, pull out your phone right now. And follow me at King Spida, KINGSPIDA _. Let's do it, let's do it,
Give it up for the young king, let's get it. And yo, he said he was gonna bring the energy, so he brought some energy with him. He definitely did, man. He brought Brooklyn with him too. For sure, he definitely brought, for sure. You said you was gonna bring the energy, Spida, and you did. Yeah. What we gonna do is we gonna play a record. When we come back, we gonna come back with Daneek. Daneek is next to hit the stage.
What's going on? You already know it's your girl, Miss Melanie. B.A.R TV, them BX boys are taking over SOBs tonight. We lit. We got Daneek here. Daneek, introduce yourself. Let them know what brought you to join the Boycott Black Murder movement, first of all. Put some respect on it. And them BX boys, I know you have a relationship with Sincere. I've been watching the move. But, you know, go ahead.
Peace, family. It's your brother from the East, Daneek. You know, what brought me to the Boycott Black Murder event, or this venue, I had to be here. You know, this is what, you know, I feel my life's work represents. Intervention to prevent black murder and homicide. Our work in the community is a work that enlightens and educates the minds of the people. So me being in a venue or the arena of music already, I gotta be a part of this, you know? And as far as my brother Sincere, you know, brother came through for me on a countless times, you know. Me and my come up, he just automatically gave me interviews, and when I sat down with him with interviews, he knew all my music, and I was surprised, like, you know, like, bro, I do my homework, you know, so I was definitely really impressed with the sincerity, you know. I feel his name, Sincere, represents who he is, and he came out for a video for me, for my We The Wave video, didn't charge me nothing, came out, brought the Rough Riders with the bikes. So from there, you know, when brother asked me to be a part of a venue like this, I had to do it for my brother. So, you know, I'm a big fan of what he's doing and what the BX boys are doing. And I just look forward to what we're gonna do in the future. Cause this right here is what hip hop needs. It needs other options. It needs other expressions, because what we seeing right now, and it's no disrespect to the younger group, then man, these younger cats, they talented, but we see that it's oversaturated with murder, kill, and drugs, death, homicide. So we want to at least give a different expression, some information, some knowledge, and intertwine it with hip hop.
Thank you. And we are at the legendary SOBs. If you don't know, I have to stress that because it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big night, big movement. Now, I do know you are part of something that is much larger than just music. And when you said what we do, you referred to yourself and who you represent. So let them know a little bit about that for the viewers that don't know.
Yes, absolutely. I'm a part of the Nation of Islam. I've been in the nation now 10 years. From the very first time I made the decision to come into the nation, because I always straggled the fence. I knew going into the nation I changed my life, but I just wasn't ready. But then it got to a point where I said I was ready to give up the world and begin to come amongst a brotherhood, a sisterhood that would discipline, they would train on the knowledge of self, life, manhood skills, life skills, and I was ready for it. And from the time I came in, we were in the field with the people. We were in the worst neighborhoods. We would go to the worst projects. We would go to the worst blocks. We would go to the worst spots where our people were and try to give them the proper knowledge of self. That's why this event is so important, because this is an opportunity for us to, once again, intervene. You know, this is how you boycott black murder. You stop it altogether. You try to intervene before it becomes and heightens to that level. So what we want to do with music, what I can utilize by Allah blessing me with my gift and talent to express myself through music, I decided to use it to uplift. And that's what I plan on doing tonight. So yeah, the we is that Nation of Islam.
Yes, put some respect on it. I knew that already, but for you guys that didn't know, I had to bring it out of him. Gotta put some respect on the Nation of Islam. And I thank you guys for all that you do for our culture. So make sure you check out Daneek. Let them know where to follow you. You're gonna see his performance coming up now. Let them know where to follow you, how to join the movement if they're interested, and all that.
All right, well, you could go to Daneek.com. That's DA-NEEK.com. That there you can get all my social media platforms. You can get all of my merch, We the Wave merch. You'll see some things that we're putting up there very soon. And merch that's available now. All of my music. It's available for streaming, but if you can support, go support, you know, because that's how independent artists stay independent. We rely on the shoulders of the people. So go to Daneek.com, and that's where you can find me. You can follow me. You can inbox me. You can send me a message, and we'll respond right away.
Okay, and I'm going to close it with your set tonight and what you're performing. Can you elaborate on why your choices were for those songs and what they mean to you?
Okay, so each one of the songs, I specifically set them up to, one, bring out the energy in the crowd, because we want to set the tone. We want to be able to bring that energy. So I pick songs like Motivation that's gonna bring that energy, but also give some type of information. Hip hop, we coming on the 50th year of hip hop, so I'm bringing out Mic Check. For those who don't know, that's a record, real hip-hop, boom, bap, but it's hard. And we bringing that out. Another song, Cash Rules. And the rest, I just want y'all to stay tuned. We got some things for y'all. But all of the songs I specifically put in place for this event tonight. So we're going to make a good show.
Thank you, Daneek. B.A.R TV, them BX Boys, SOBs, Boycott Black Murder.
BX Boyz, this is Boycott Black Murder. Absolutely. We do this here to move the culture, Sam. We push the culture forward one artist at a time, man. But the BX Boyz, we definitely can get ratchet and with a lot of sauce, uncut. All that. We can do all that, you know what I mean? The whole let me say this, man. This next individual, my brother called him to the light and was like, yo, look, Sam, you need to have him on your show. And I seen him with a bow tie, I seen him with a suit and all that. I was like, yo, is that his gimmick? And then, you know, so I did what I was supposed to do. No doubt, right? He was like, yo, and I spoke to the individual, and It's real life. It's definitely real life. So let's give it up one more time for Brooklyn, because Brooklyn is definitely taking over. That's what we got tonight. Daneek in the building. Let's clap it up one time for Daneek. Yeah. I guarantee y'all gonna love this one. I need everybody to the center of the stage. Let's give these artists that same support, man. Let's give these artists the same support. Brooklyn, let's go. Come on.
Let's go, baby.
Chat, talk to me. Peace, family. It's your brother from the East, Daneek. You represent Boycott Black Murder. You know, in order for us to really boycott black murder, it starts with us preventing the black murder before it happens. All right? So that means it's going to take some courageous black men and black women to begin the process of going in the community, intervening, putting the petty differences to rest, the misunderstandings, putting them to rest, and begin the process of uplifting with the proper knowledge, guidance, and a way of life. Is that right? Yeah. So, absolutely. Before we get started, I want to be clear, this is not no rap show. And these brothers and sisters that I'm sharing the stage with tonight, they're not rap artists. These are revolutionaries I'm sharing the stage with. And these are revolutionaries who I'm looking at right now. And this right here is a revolution, is that right? So New York City, let me hear you make some noise! This is the energy we on all year long. Motivation. Keep it. Because all I'm about is just motivation. Get it out my face. If you ain't about that. Is there any real hip-hop fans in here? Real hip-hoppers? I know SOBs is monumental. This is legendary. And I know we got some real hip-hoppers in here. You know, we love our youth and the new movement that they doing. But I'm talking about that 80s, 90s, raw hip-hop. Let me hear you if you love hip-hop. Man, that ain't good enough. Man, it's New York. We make more noise than anybody. Let me hear you if you love hip-hop. Let's go. This is dominance. Solo, bro. Let's have the faith. Get your own now, need your faith. I be in my show, bars, we can take it. Have you holding your head like the Macarena? Black skin shining like gold. Ain't nobody moving until we go. Ain't nobody moving until we eat. So we successful. Up into that thing, I move like a man on a mission. I'm running down, I be holding on blood, sweating, and addition. I'm paying my whole collision. I'm spinning with perfect precision. And put the king in the check, like a lot of heavy submission. Listen, whoa. We ain't stopping until we got a fake. I pull up and accelerate. Every king in my head, stay. Got a nigga so
right now. We're born for a purpose right now. We're not here to just exist. We justifying our existence, is that right? So that means we gotta take control. It's ours. Look. This is one song for my enemies. I'm turning on my verses to NFTs. About to buy the block with the blockchain. Crying till we really free. Big bank roll, get it. We made it out the mud and we winning. Nobody taught us how to build a business. Now everything we do is independent. Coming from a city full of sinners. With cold summers turn to cold winters. We came up living so dangerous. Thank God for making a change in us. I'm at the top of the heat. Patiently waiting, been crying for weeks. Still I find time to go back to the beach when you trying to move sheep with the this is sleep. Crying in the kitty. Then I want to gin and put the grind in the business. They hating on me, give them 5 more minutes. Let them wake up and see how high I get it. Broken up the mold, broken up the ceiling. Left a 9 to 5 and win and make it $500,000. If you wasn't running with me, then you wouldn't know the feeling. If you wasn't running with me, then you wouldn't know the feeling when you see it all coming together. If you would put time and all in your endeavors, you find ways to work in all type of weather. And now you put brain on all type of levels. Let it go. All in. Put a finger up for the win. Put a finger up if you know you ain't never coming down and you're running, you'll never end. This is one song for my enemies. I'm turning on my verses and NFTs. About the block with the blockchain. Grinding till we really free. Big bank roll, you the kid. We made it out the mud, now we winning. Nobody taught us how to build a business. Now everything we do is independent. Let's go, DJ. Cash rules everything around me. I woke up today in a whole nother mode. Thank the most high for returning my soul. Whoa, we let it go. I look in the mirror, ain't nobody like me. I learned from young, sure the one, 2 or 3. Go and make the money, never let it make me, please. Wait before we roll in the pink, got this brothers, man, stuff like a plan on an opera. All black, all switching lanes. Now, before we get into this finale record, I want to take the time out to thank some very good people. Let's thank my brothers Sincere and BX boys. You know that hard work. Look, come on, we can do better than that.
You know what I mean? Give it up for Sincere and them B.A.R. boys. Come on. Yeah. I want to thank all of the freedom fighting organizations, Boycott Black Murder, Until Freedom, the Nation of Islam, Man Up, all of the organizations around New York City and around the country that's doing work to resurrect and pick up the minds of our people. Man, let's give them a round of applause. Come on. And lastly, before we get into it, give yourself a round of applause, because you could have been anywhere, but you're here tonight. Give yourself a round of applause. Together we the wave, is that right? Let's go, DJ. You know what I'm saying? I needed you with this one. I got money on the mission. Started from the bottom, all I got is my mission. So yeah, all the Johnny making purples in this game. Big turn bars, two sketches. G-code, we don't bid, we don't break. No fake, only real, we relate. Wait, we are the eaters, this is enough, I wanna play. Wait, we ain't had tools, only had stuff. Now we independent and we want it all. They ain't fucking with us, then we run them over. We don't want slices, we want the love. We on the whole nother road. Rolling on the whole nother show. We on the whole nother leg. We got a whole nother go. We the way, 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 we the way. I'm about my business, flowing like a chemist in the spirit of my beat. Trust me, they won't let us. I'll be at the top, big house terrace, screaming out, ain't no kid better than the president. I'm better than I ever been. Homie, I'm a veteran. Watch me, I'ma light it up like Con Edison. Gave me effort with me like I'm celibate. You ain't elevated, you a relevant. Watch how we get it. Show your work, speaking to existence. Won't stop my soul, I'm with the resistance. Got my name in the pedals like your hoes witness, get it. I hit the road, come show the couple. Still keep it solid, keep it righteous for the bro. Getting a long way from young brothers living dangerous. Now we trying to make sure we going down dangerous. We on a whole nother road. Rolling on a whole nother show. We on a whole nother lane. New York City. We the way. 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 Just like that. New York City. We are the heart of the country. So that means it starts right here. It starts right here. We make the difference, everything else is gonna follow suit. Is that right? I love y'all. Shout brother from the East, Daneek. Peace. Daneek. Let's clap it up one more time for Daneek. Brooklyn is still in the house, am I right?
That's that quality he's talking about right there.
That's that quality.
Hey, yo, that second joint, bro, and that last joint.
Yeah, let me tell you.
that rotation.
Let me tell you a little something, man. Like a lot of artists hit me up like, yo, shit, I got some bread. Let me hit that stage. It wasn't about the bread. It wasn't about the bread. You know what I'm saying? It was about the authenticity of their artistry. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can touch the stage. At least not when we go to the party. Definitely not. You know what I mean? This next individual I went right to the stage. Not only does he have a voice that will grasp your ear, but, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna talk no more. Quadir.
I said, I think I'm about to crack the code. A trap nigga told me rap is old. I laughed at him, then I clapped him till his back exploded. I was raised on boulevards with a cracker soul. I never listened to them lines that can crack his toe. A lot of niggas buy pussy because they lack control. And if a cop violate me, I'ma smack his soul. Frank White wasn't half if a pack was sold. Now they run off in the plug and they crack his hole. I'm on my beams with a double pin tag. If a crowd grab me, he'll catch it like Crabtree. Riding in that 05 Navy. Here to separate real men from baby dad. Ashley from classic. took the loss. Now you acting like I can't get back. I'm the truth, you better Ruth. Oh, and then King Cat, my little cousin too. Shit, we got Mac kick back. I'm swag surfing with the SK. Doing all the rasa. These hits here my essay. Copy with the champion for nigga run the test man. Going from the bridge down traffic on expressways. Yeah, bus line, Ruby's ready. Renegade, rocking the verse real steady. Recognize the reaper, we want to recognize our ready. We release the reaper, listen, we got to recondition. Revolution with violent rebels and rappers. Rather than engine, we were silent, believe in pit. We riding back, we're riding the mission. We're signing no submission, why the diet come up missing. Yo! So this, I'm gonna do my last one. So, my man's right. I was real close to somebody, right? And I couldn't figure out why he was like he was so reckless. And he was like, he ain't take no shit. Somebody say something, it's up. He ain't take no shit. He told me one day, he was like, yo, I got molested, bro. And his brother was here too. They both got molested. So they walking around with this chick on their shoulder like they got a man. So if another man stepped to them wrong, they feel like they pride is on the line. They going to the furthest extent. It's called mental trauma. And we deal with mental trauma. You got your man you love, you've been in a block with, he dies. You feel that's like postpartum depression. You know what I mean? That's like, man, we deal with so much fucked up shit. And he heard this record and he decided to tell me about his experience. So check it out. I'm gonna try to break it down so y'all can understand me. I think this time we gotta break silence. We gotta break silence. Can't keep doing this same shit. If I can be completely honest with y'all, promise not to judge you. Promise is a lovely and lenient to God the Father. Had pretty times, but it can be pretty ugly. My nigga's so homophobic, you think that's gay. My dad's going, he ain't never show affection. Told to be a man, not the simple reflection. No correlation with fatherhood and aggression. But there's a great connection with fatherhood and protection. But all he wants is Ciroc and a big booty. An ounce of weed, some weeds, and a great movie. And the Uzi, he can't forget his gun. I wonder why he died would make a father leave his son, or a mother raise a daughter, and leave it to the slaughter, because the only thing she care about is what that nigga bought her. Money for her sex. Money has a fat you be able to go away, get that man write a check. What if that man break your neck? Hands around your throat. You can't even catch your breath. She can't even catch your breath. And you catch your breath, don't put money over them shit. Don't put dollars over respect. I was 6 over the wedding ring. God is over everything. God is over everything. Allah is over everything. Your rappers don't give a fuck about you. Get money, don't erase your father left without you. I find a girl, ask her if she respect about you. And look at him, telling me bring the best about you. Look at him, and you tell him that he's special. And if you hug him every day, he'll know it's never sexual. But first, break the cycle and do it like it was done to you. Break the cycle and do it like it was done to you. Break the cycle and do it like it was done to you. Not about money, just be in front of you. Like that's gangster, nigga. Be faithful, nigga. I know I say it, but you ain't no nigga. I could blame my environment. Never blame environment. Remember to smoke fire instead of being fireman. I cried when he died, man. Never see retirement. But people find joy in the smoke and the tire spit. But it's really not special, bro. So shout he molested you, though. So the sight of doing like it was better than you. Some of us been abused, man. The sight of them doing like it was better than you. Niggas hurt you. But the sight of them doing like it was better than you. You need to hear it. Like the sight of them. He was a 16, he was 16. Remember when he's up, 116, 17 fights, but he won 16, so that means his record was 16. 16 feet on the hit. If he can get 16 in a split, then that means that 16 he will try his first 6. Big time nigga, gotta smell his own shit. He needs some pay rent. He don't really own shit. 16 years, he's living in the project. Over 16 and then has some damage. 16, 19, slavery was established. 1 out of 60 black men went to college. 2 out of 60 black men know their fathers. The niggas black out, it's just 6 of them was over. 666, daily and death is the harbor. My husband ain't no sweet 16, just push your sweets. But they roll that green. But you hold that green, you might need to hold that thing. Because being broke is a dead man's dream. So what's the point of being young if you got that green? You was rocking that 14, shooting that 15, 30 to do 20, they making it to 16, robbing that 17, killing for some 17. I can show y'all bitches the pain that y'all have never seen. Maybe y'all can be the next Barack. Maybe if I whip up the rock, I ain't gotta whip up the rock. First I gotta get past the block. Then I gotta get past the house. I need 16 bars to write. Because at 16, we looking at bars to write. I love y'all.
Yeah. Let's clap it up for the brother. Let's clap it up for Quadir, Latif. Let me tell you something, man. I'm really rocking with him. That's my brother right there. I'm really rocking with him. That right there was the poem. Outside of the stage, musically, you need in real life, I'm rocking with that brother. You're gonna hear a lot of projects coming very, very soon from Quadir, Latif. Yeah, man, he's definitely gonna be something like you ain't even gonna imagine. Yeah, man. That was a poem right there.